Hi everyone, I'm Terry, and this is the Yarnjoy podcast, episode number 117. Welcome. Okay, so for my finished objects this week, I finished the, this is August, so it'll be the July, I guess, the July section of the Jada in Stitches blanket, the faux art blanket project for 2019. And so I did finish I had shown you that I had finished the lighthouse section, but I did get it stitched on, so I wanted to show it to you. Okay, so here it is folded in half. There's the houses. That's the last section that I had done before. And then I do now have the lighthouse stitched on. Okay, so for the whole blanket, let me back up just a little bit here. There's the sun and the trees and the barn, the houses, and the lighthouse. Okay, so she already has the next section out, so I need to get onto that one next. But anyway, I'm just calling it a finished object because that section is finished. Okay, so finished object number 2 is the Stash Buster squares. Okay, this is the crochet along that Heather of the Unraveled Mitten is having. It's an ongoing crochet along that's going throughout this year. Every other week she releases a square that's got a different stitch, and I think it was last episode I was telling you that I was stuck on number 15. I'm not sure why. I've just kind of lost the crojo for it. Which is weird. But because I don't have just that much at the top to finish. Well, I still didn't finish it, but I went on to the number 16 and I got that one done. This one is a half double crochet V-stitch. Make sure I have it right side up. Yeah. So there's mine. Okay. So that one, it went together very easily. I just used scrap baby yarns and some scrap pieces of some mandalas because they're all like number 3 weight yarn. And so that's what I used. Okay, so that is number 16. Number 17 is out already, and like I said, I still need to go back and finish number 15. So anyway, here it is. Okay, so finish object number 3 is my third Preemie hat for the month. This goes along with my goal, making 3 Preemie hats per month up until October, so that will give me 30, in order to donate to one of the area NICU hospitals, the hospitals in their NICU department for their preemies for Halloween. Is a Halloween hat drive. Anyway, this will be my 3rd year that I have participated in this, and I really enjoy doing it. This year I plan on donating 30 hats, which will be quite a bit more than I did last year. I think last year it was like 12 hats, and I felt really bad about it. And so, because the whole entire year I knew about it and I only got 12 hats done. So that's why I set it as one of my goals for the year to make myself do them to get a larger amount. So this year I'm going to have 30. So anyway, my Preemie hat number 3 for the month of August is an R2D2 hat. I did make the BB-8 hat just a few weeks ago, I think, or a month ago, a couple of months, I don't know. But anyway, so I had to do the R2D2 hat to go along with it. See? So anyway, it turned out a little bit large as far as Preemie hats go, but I'm hoping that they will have a baby that will fit it. I had to go down several hook sizes. I think I made this one with an E hook, and it was still quite large. I had to take a row out of the middle, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, in order to get the size that I got. I think she did it in, I think, a G hook. So, of course, and these are double crochets. So, of course, I could have done it in half double crochets, and I think that would have worked well. But anyway, there you go. I think it turned out cute. I enjoyed it. Yeah, a lot of color working, but it wasn't hard to do. Now, I didn't even tell you where you get the pattern, sorry. It is a tutorial here on YouTube, and the channel name is Hand DIY Tutorials, and I will put links in the description box below of all the patterns that I speak about in this episode. Okay, so there is my finished object number 3. Okay, finished object number 4, last finished object of this episode is the Virus Meets Granny shawl. I did finish it. I've been working on it for a while, and I just sat down and got it done. I think last week, right after the video, last week's episode, or the next day. Anyway, okay, so I finished this. This is the Virus Meets Granny shawl. I followed a tutorial by Fiber Spider here on YouTube, and I used Lion Brand Mandala yarn in the colorway Magic Moon. And it did turn out rather large because I had 2 cakes of the Magic Moon. I had gotten about 1.5 cakes through, and I was finished with the tutorial. And I decided to go ahead and just keep enlarging it, so then I would finish up the 2 cakes. So I did. I had just a very small amount left that I just gonna use as scrap yarn for something else. But anyway, here you go. And I like it. It's a nice, I think it's a very nice size. I like the way the colors came out. Like I said, I think it's a very nice size to just wrap up in and keep warm. So I think it turned out really well. And this will be a Christmas gift. Okay, so finished object. Okay, that's all my finished objects for the week. On to my works in progress. Let's see. Okay, so I did work on this. I haven't worked on it in a while. I pulled it out and worked on it some more. This is the Gingerbread house Christmas ornament that I had been working. I started, and then I hadn't showed it to you in a few weeks. So I did pull it out and get some more work done on it. I started stitching the pieces together. It said in the tutorial to hold it, to not stitch the last side together yet. Sorry for all my ends, see all the stringy ends, because I'm not sure. But anyway, I think it has to do with putting something else together. But anyway, there is the rough, pretty much what the size is going to be. It's about 3 inches from front to back, 3 inches, okay? Kind of gives you an idea. The height of it is about 3.5 inches to the peak up here, or something like that. Anyway, it's going to be cute. Here is the floor of it. So I've got that done, and I'm working on this top part of it. It's got some white frosting, I guess, on the top of the roof. See this little shells that I'm making? So that's part of the roof. This is the peak of the roof. It's the shell type stitch, okay? So I've got pieces, and I'm just kind of follow the directions as far as when to do what and what to put together next. I will pop in a picture here of the finished project, of what it's going to look like when I'm finished with it. Okay, so that is a pattern I got off of ePatterns Central. I believe that's what it's called. It was a paid-for pattern, but they had a sale on their digital patterns, and I think I got it for like $1.99 or 99 cents or something. I don't know. I've had it for a little while, but I'll put a link to where you can find it below. Okay, I think it's going to be really cute. Once I get it done, depending on what I think about the size of it, I may not use it as an ornament. I may just have it as a Christmas decoration, as part of, you know, some of my other Christmas decorations that I set around the house. So we'll see. I think it's going to turn out really cute when I get it all put together. So okay, so that is works in progress number 1. Works in progress number 2 is the giraffe, Jenny the giraffe, that I've been working on. As you can see Zane the zebra hanging out back there on my bookcase until, or no, well, my yarn case, until I get Jenny made. This is a pattern by Jess Huff, and she also did the zebra pattern. And so I'm assuming the pieces, they will be similar in size, I think. Anyway, I have all the pieces made except for her tail. I haven't made her tail yet, but I started sewing the pieces together. I've got her horns, whatever those things are. Those I sewed on last night, and as usual, I always leave strings here and there hanging so that way I can do adjustments. The ears are not stitched on yet. I did stitch the inside colored piece, but I'm just kind of playing with the placement. I think that's pretty good placement for the ears, so I'm going to be sewing those on. And like I said, here is the body, pretty much what it would be looking like when I get the head attached. Okay, and I do have her arms and legs also made. I'm kind of wondering about the neck, because in the pattern she said that the neck, since it's kind of taller, that it could be a little bit floppy. So I'm not sure if I'm going to put some sort of insert to try to strengthen it. I just don't want it to be anything that would be dangerous for a child. So we'll see. I may just try to really stuff it firm, and stitch it on and hope for the best. I don't know. We'll see. I have some ideas. My husband has some ideas to figure out if we want to put anything in there to strengthen her neck. But anyway, she's so cute, and she will have some spots here and there on her body that will be stitching on. Okay, so works in progress number 2 is the Ginny the Giraffe. Okay. Works in progress number 3 is a new project that I'm excited about doing. I had seen this pattern a while back, and I always thought, oh, I want to make this so bad, but I didn't know for sure what I would do with it once I made it. I kind of, I was kind of thinking for my daughter-in-law, because my daughter-in-law is a teacher in an elementary school, so young kids, and I was thinking it would be awesome for her classroom. And so she happened to be here a few days ago, and so I showed her the picture of the project to see if she would like it to put in her classroom, and she loved it. So she said, yes, make it. And so yay, I'm starting to make it. And so this is it's a banner that's going to have her name on it. It'll be Mrs. and then her name, okay? And so I will put in a picture here what it's going to look like. Isn't that cute? So I'll show you how much I've gotten done on it so far. I have all the letters, and I'm doing the letters in this, it's Red Heart Super Saver Turquoise. And so this is what I've got so far. For the big pencil, I've got the eraser. That is some type of Preemie yarn that I got in a mystery box. No, well, it was a Mary Maxim mystery box. It's called Preemie Dream. I think it's kind of a baby yarn, but it's a number 4. So I just have one skein of it, and so I'm not sure if I'll be able to find it again, but I had plenty for this, so I was glad for that. But anyway, I thought it was a good eraser color. And then this is Gray Heather. I think it's Red Heart. This is just a dark gray, but it is kind of got a heathered effect. And then the yellow, I pulled out all the yellows that I had, and I had this yellow that I'm using for the giraffe, which is Red Heart Lemon. But that was just too pastel. It wasn't going to work. And then I have a big skein of bright yellow, and that's still, because I knew I wanted to do the letters in this color, and so it just did not look right. And so then I pulled out this skein of this yellow, and it's kind of like Red Heart Gold, Red Heart Super Saver Gold, but I didn't have any of that. This is actually Big Twist. I think it's just called Yellow, maybe. I'm not sure, but it's Big Twist yarn from Joann's, and I thought it was a perfect shade for the pencil color, so that's what I'm going with. And So I'm just, like I said, I have all the letters made, and so I've got this one just pinned on just for placement, because once you get this and then this piece done, then the pencil part, you just keep going as long as you need to get fit the letters on, okay? And so I'll just kind of pin the letters as I go and try to work with the placement to see how long it needs to be. And then you'll go down to the wood part, which is the sharpened part of the pencil, which I'm going to use Red Heart Super Saver Buff, I think, for that wood section. And then, of course, the point on the end of the pencil will be black, probably. Anyway, I think it's so cute. Oh, but another thing is I did the letters. Now, okay, the pattern, the pattern is from hearthookhome.com, and then she gave you a link for the letters, both uppercase and lowercase letters, and that is over on mooglyblog.com. So I got the letters, okay. So I did all of the last name all in capital letters, okay, and then I did the Mrs. M. The M is capital, and then the R and the S are lowercase, but I was gonna put them across here, Mrs., and then down her last name, but or I thought about putting it here across the eraser part. I'm not sure, but the letters, the MRS, are just barely fit from one side to the other, and they just seem like they're kind of crowded. So I might redo those letters and do them in a smaller hook to get them a little bit smaller. These letters are done with an F hook, 3.75 millimeter, and I may go down to a 3.5 or even a 3 millimeter, maybe, I don't know, but it just seemed like those letters need to be maybe a little smaller to fit better on the project. So we'll see. But anyway, it's gonna be cute. I think I'll have to back it maybe with some felt to give it some more body, and then figure out a hanger. I'm not sure how I'm going to do it. But anyway, so that is my works in progress number 3. I started working on that. It's super fun. It's just double crochet, so it's not hard to do. Okay, and that's my works in progress, transitioning into upcoming and going along with this project. I also showed her another pattern. Well, it's a two-piece pattern. It's a set that I also thought she would like to have in her classroom, and she said yes, make it. And so what I'm going to be doing is a little throw that will go like on, she could put it like on the back of her chair, and it looks like a big piece of notebook paper. It's white, and it's got the light blue lines, you know, for the lines of the paper, and it's got one vertical line that's red that I think it's surface crocheted, I think, down one end for the margin. Oh, it's so cute. And so and then also there's a pencil that's a pillow that goes with it. It looks just like a big pencil, you know. Anyway, I think it's so cute. So I will pop in a picture here of what that's going to look like. I just think those projects are going to be really fun, and I'm anxious to get started on it and to see it come together. Can't you tell I'm excited about it? Anyway, see, there I go, adding more projects on top of my projects that I'm already working on. Oh my goodness. But it's just so cute, so stinking cute. I just have to make them. So anyway, that is upcoming, whips and upcoming. Something else that is upcoming is, of course, this Stash Buster Square number 17, which I told you earlier that it's already out, and so I need to go ahead and go on with that one, get me back on track and see if I can finish that other one. I don't know. Anyway, and then as far as videos that are upcoming, I do have a review video. I have a little place that is next to my dining room table. During the day when I'm working on projects, a lot of times I'm at the dining room table because it is a more centrally located area, kind of more out in the open instead of me being secluded back here in my craft room. And so I have this little, it's like it was a microwave cart type table that I have kind of in the corner beside my dining room table, kind of back behind it. And I just kind of had I had I'll show you. Whew. I had this Dollar Tree bucket, and I was trying to organize it with things that I normally like to have within reach when I'm crafting, you know, like I had a little container of scrap yarn. I had some scissors, you know, and I had a little separate container sitting in here for different things. Stitch markers, just, you know, things that you need, tape measure and all kinds of stuff. Anyway, it was getting to be a big mess because it was overflowing. Besides the fact that I have a notebook, not this one is my YouTube notebook for videos, but I have another notebook I've been keeping track of my patterns and like what hooks I'm using for that project and whatnot. And so that was in there too, and so I had all this stuff and it was just not being corralled in this, and so I was trying to look for something that I could use in replace of that, and I went on to Amazon and I found a basket, and it's by the what do you call it? It's the company called Everything Mary. I'm sure you've probably seen that, some maybe even in Joann's, because they have all kinds of caddies and organizers and things for scrapbooking and different types of crafts. Anyway, so I found this one I thought would work on that table and to really get it more organized instead of it just being a chaotic pile, you know? So I ordered it, and I'm going to do a review video of it showing you what it looks like and how I use it, and I will also, in that video, I will do kind of like a what's in my craft supply basket or whatever. I thought that would be fun, so be looking for that. Probably get that filmed. If not today, then maybe tomorrow, and it'll be up within the next few days. I just think it'll be a fun video. I like to see videos where people has done like what's in my knitting bag or what's in my crochet bag. So be looking for that. It'll be like what's in my crochet basket or something. And I have a before picture that I took before of the mess, and then I took an after picture after I have it organized so you can see, and then of course I will give you a link to show you where you can get that basket if you are interested. Okay, so that is upcoming. And then I also want to, and this is not upcoming, it's already out, but I don't know if you haven't seen it yet, Valerie over at Old Soul Crochet did an interview. She's been doing interviews like once a month on different makers and podcasters that are here on YouTube. And so she did an interview with me, and I was very honored that she asked me, and so we did that, and she's got that posted over on her channel, and I will put a link to it down below, so then you could go over there and watch it if you're interested, if you want to. So anyway, so that's some news that I want to share with you. Let's see, what else? Oh, so let's talk about subscribers. Thank you so much to my subscribers. The numbers are still climbing. That's so exciting. I do have a giveaway for my 5,000 subscriber mark that I reached, and so that will be that giveaway winner will be drawn next week during this episode. Well, next week, so it won't be this, it'd be episode 118. So I do want to remind everybody that commented on that video to make sure that your channels that you're a subscriber to my channel, of course, because I mean it's for my subscribers, because I'm so thankful for you subscribing to my channel. And so make sure that your subscribers, the channels that you are subscribed to are public on your channel, so then I can verify that you are indeed subscribed to me. And so I'm excited. I've got the giveaway stuff put together, and so I'm just waiting for the next week so then I can draw and see who the winner will be. So be looking for that. And then let's see, also, so if you haven't subscribed, please do. I really appreciate everybody that does subscribe and watch my videos. You can check out all the projects and things that I'm working on and tutorials and things that I put out. So I'd really appreciate it. Okay, so the next section of this episode is the Super 7 of the week. This is 7 podcasters that I subscribe to, that I have either recently found or have subscribed to them for a long time, both. And so I just wanted to let you know a few, so then you can check out their channels if you don't know about them, and subscribe as well if you like their channels. Okay, so no particular order. Yeah, I was going to say they're kind of in alphabetical order, but they're not, sort of. But anyway, not really. Anyway, no particular order. Number 1 is Slay the Day with Crochet, and that is Tammy. I've recently subscribed to her channel, and so I've been backing up and watching her earlier videos, and she doesn't have, I mean, she has quite a few out, but it's not a huge amount. I mean, you can go back and catch up. I really enjoy her. She's got such a fun personality, and she is a southern lady like myself. She is originally, I believe, from Mississippi, but now she lives in Texas. And she lives in a tiny house, which I think that's really awesome and interesting. So, and I like her projects. She shows, you know, kind of yarn reviews and talks about her favorite patterns that she likes, and she gives shout outs, and, you know, just like other channel, like we all try to do, you know, in our this yarny community. We always like to find new people and subscribe to them and show them some support. So go check out Tammy's channel. If you don't know her or haven't seen her channel yet, go check her out and subscribe. Okay, number 2 is KTC Creations Crochet. I'm reading it off my notes, make sure I get it right. And that, I believe, is Elizabeth. And I really have been enjoying watching her videos. She's pretty new also. She makes a lot of amigurumis. I think she's making them for a craft show. Very similar channel to like Blue Cherub, Blue Cherub 82, Kim, and Kim's Crafty Corner. Different ones that make amigurumis for craft shows, and she will show you the patterns that she has made. And so I get lots of good ideas from these ladies that do this. But anyway, go check her out. I really like watching her videos. I've been enjoying each one of them. So go check her out and subscribe if you haven't. Okay, the next one is number 3, which is TNT's Creations, Andrea, and that's Andrea. Okay, so I have really recently just begun watching her videos, and I'm enjoying her. She's got lots of projects that she has been showing, and things that she's made. She's made some nice amigurumi projects as well. So go check out Andrea and subscribe to her. Okay, number 4 is Tracy's Creative Journey. Wow, Tracy has got really some great projects, and she's got these gnomes and some gnome dolls, and then regular baby dolls, I guess. And she's made the patterns herself, just came up with them, and she does such a wonderful job. And she does other things as well. She and including painting. She did some really cool, like little tabletop thing that she had like a varnish over the top of it, but that she painted, and it's got a mermaid on it. Oh, she did such a wonderful job. I really enjoy watching all of her watching her videos and seeing all the things that she's working on. And she does a multitude of different crafts, so go check her out. Okay, number 5 is Wow! Crochet, and that is Mary, and she is also someone I just subscribed to. I've only watched a few of her videos, but she's got lots of, well, she's got a tutorial right now at the moment that she's showing a corner pillow cover or cushion cover that she's making, that's got built-in buttonholes and things. Really neat. Anyway, I do like her projects and things that I've seen so far looking at her videos. So go check her channel out. Okay, the next one is Sharon Lee. Okay, so Sharon Lee has got lots of tutorials. One thing I like about her channel is she does a lot of small projects, tutorials that show things that you can make with just a small amount of yarn. So like scrap yarn projects, like little clutches, coin purses, little drawstring bags, some amigurumis, I believe, hats and things, just some small projects that you can do, use leftover yarn to make. And so I've recently just discovered her channel, and I'm all about looking for finding projects that you can use up scrap yarn with. So I think her channel is very interesting, and she has some really cute tutorials on there, so go check her out as well. Okay, number 7 of my Super 7 of the week is Tiffany, and her channel is called The Conscious Crafter. Yeah, and so I've just subscribed to her as well. I've watched a few of her videos. I'm backing up so I can catch up and watch all of them. She's really, I think she's got a great channel. She makes some really great projects, some scarves and shawls and things that she's made recently that I was watching. So go check out Tiffany and welcome her and all of these other new people to the yarning community. And so that's it. Check out their channel and subscribe. Okay, so that's all, I believe. Yeah, looks like it. So it's, on a personal note, it's still hot here. I had to go out to, I had a doctor's appointment today, and so I went, it's just checkup, and so I got up early, went out to the doctor's appointment, and then realized, got there, was signing in, and then they told me, oh, your appointment is not until next week. I cannot believe I got the date wrong. It wasn't their fault. It was mine. I don't know why I had it in my head that it was today. But anyway, while I was out, I stopped by Tuesday morning on the way coming back home. And so, I mean, I might as well. I was already going by there, right? So I found some cute items. I've got some couple of Happy Mail packages I'm putting together for some people. And so I found some nice little items to put into those. And I found a birthday gift for somebody. I don't think I bought anything for me. Don't think so. But it was fun to shop for these little Happy Mail items and to you know, pick up little things. I love just going in there and looking around. It's a great store. So if you have one in your area, check it out. So then I got back home and got ready for this video. So it was kind of a weird morning. But anyway. So next week I'll be headed back to the doctor again for my actual appointment. Okay, so I hope everybody has a great weekend. Get a lot of crafting done. A lot of family time is very important. So, like I say, be looking for that review video that I'm going to be doing and we'll be putting out in a few days. So be looking for that, and go check out the interview that Valerie did interviewing me of Old Soul Crochet. Okay, so that's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching the video, and we will see you in the next video. Bye.